Howdy, lieutenants and economists.
The most volatile, evil, disgusting things on the planet, humans. If you have a video request, you can always go to assholeconsulting.com.
Yeah, I am gonna charge you, kids. And that is the importance of not fucking up.
You are such an asshole!
Hi all, assholeconsulting.com. Go there if you have questions. And be prepared to break open the checkbook. Hey Aaron, I recently decided to make a LinkedIn page only to find out that they have some strange policies when it comes to anonymously viewing other people on their site, which turned me off entirely from using it and made me delete my account right away. They configure the settings when you sign up so that other people could see who you are when you look at their profiles unless you change the settings on your account. I figured it would help me out a bit since I am taking my CCENT exam next month. I'm currently studying computer information systems at my college where I am going to graduate next year. All right, there is pro-fucking-gress. I want to know your thoughts on websites like LinkedIn and whether they are actually useful for networking and getting job offers, as people would say, and so I know for sure whether I should get my ass back on there or not, and also specifically when it comes to IT jobs. I'm kind of suspicious of networking myself and think part of it is just plain stupid bullshit and ass kissing to get a job. You are 100% right, but unfortunately, networking is a scourge like 70s music and the nightclub that the baby boomer generation has left us. And it's quite similar to the nightclub, and I'll explain why. First, yes, networking is bullshit. I hated it. I reluctantly did it, and it really is, especially in business. Less than IT, because recruiters are gonna look for you. But as you get older into the higher echelons, it is your network that's gonna help you get jobs and that. My network is not formed through traditional means or channels. It's obviously formed on the internet and through friends. And you will form your own network. Like, you obviously will have buddies that you'll form. But what they're talking about is this is the olden days, but even today, you have to go to networking events. We're going to go and network, It's the fucking cocksuckers club quarterly, and they go meet downtown for drinks. And it is identical to going to a nightclub and trying to pick up a chick. Because you know why they're there. Now, this is in the olden days. I don't know what it is now, because I haven't gone networking in the longest time, and I don't care to. But in the olden days, you would have to go to these events, like we're having they would even call them networking events. And I just couldn't tolerate or gut them, because it's like, I'm going there to kiss people's asses? I want a fucking job. Here's my goddamn resume. And Ernst & Young, I remember this. Ernst & Young came to Carlson School of Management, and they liked my resume, and they said, hey, we're going to have like this social gathering at what was the bar all the rich cockfuckers went to? Grandma's, right across the street. And so I'm like, okay, I'll go. And I went there, and it was just people mingling about, and like people getting drunk. I didn't drink at the time, and so I'm just sitting there. And I'm looking, and you could the Ernst & Young had their shirts on, and then there were guys who obviously were better networkers than me. And I just looked around. I think I got myself a soda. I'm like, this is fucking bullshit. And so I left. Of course, I didn't get the job. But you had to waste your time going to these totally fabricated bullshit events where you're supposed to hi, I'm Eric Clary, and it's all coming back now. There were like you could take these, not classes, but these seminars about how to conduct a good handshake and how to wear your tie. And I mean, it was such fucking bullshit. It's like, do you want my fucking skill or not? Do you want a financial genius or not? I mean, don't worry, I grew, I know the basics, I know how to give a handshake. All right, when that bullshit's all said and done, are you here to hire someone that can, predict shit, accurately analyze, measure, all this other shit? Or do you want some guy who's just, hi, how you doing? Jim Johnson. People call me Jimmy James, yeah. I mean, and so that's what it was. So you went there, and like I said, it's very much like, going to a nightclub. There's this facade, this lie. Everybody knows, the elephant in the room, that you're there to get fucking laid. You're there to hit on the girls. And so when you go to a bar, this is why at first I couldn't tolerate going to clubs or bars and going up to a girl, hey, how you doing? Because it was so obvious what you were doing. Now here's the problem. If you got an IQ above 120 or so, you can see bullshit for what it is. But below that, and most business majors are dumber than fuck, and these networking types are not that smart. I don't know if they really consciously know that. Like girls at the bar, like they actually may think that you're just there to get drunk. I don't know, I haven't interviewed. But as I get older, I start to look at just what fucking commoners and idiots these people were going to fucking network events or nightclubs. It wouldn't surprise me if girls actually thought, oh yeah, people just coming here to party! Yay! Peanuts! So I could not stand going up to a gal because it was obvious why. So I would always come up with something more crafty and cool and just kind of sit, you know, and like, you know, hey, you got a light or something like that, and would kind of play cool, which did kind of work, because I think some gals kind of did know that. But it is fabricated, it is bullshit, it is dishonest. I hate networking because it's like, we gotta play this game. No, here's my fucking resume, hire me if you're interested, see ya, bye, got other shit to do. Now, that was in the 90s, and the knots, or the aughts, or whatever you want to call them. Today, it's a little bit different, and now it is, again, very analogous, if not damn right identical, to dating. Yeah, you can go to a nightclub, or you just go on Tinder. Yeah, you can go to a bar, or you can just go to Plenty of Fish. The internet has replaced it, and if for any other reason that you want to go online and have LinkedIn. LinkedIn is the networker's version of the nightclub. You save yourself the time, pain assery, and money going downtown, parking, paying for parking, likely getting a ticket because the parking was all fucked up, paying a cover charge, getting in, talking to everybody, buying everybody drinks, and you waste fucking 4 hours of your precious finite life trying to talk to this girl that will not get back to you with any type of regularity. And same thing with recruiters, they're not going to get back to you. You're going to have the exact same response rate, even worse with jobs. So it saves you. Again, I'm sure there are. As a matter of fact, I know the GF, she's in the higher corporate muckety-mucks, and they have these high corporate muckety-muck, you know. 40 under, hey, the 40, what was it? 40 under 40, it's the Minneapolis St. Paul Business Magazine. They always have this, like, young professionals, that's what it is. They're always searching for the top 40 under 40, like the go-getting entrepreneurs that make a lot of money and they're under 40 because they're young and cool. And if you want to know what not to invest in, it's that list right there. It's like, take styrofoam and make sushi out of it. Not people dying of cancer. I'm just like the dumbest fucking shit. So anyway, so she would go to these events and you have to go downtown. You have to pay for parking. Well, but drinks maybe are free unless you want to get, maybe beers should be, got to pay a little bit. And in the end, no, it just doesn't. It's just like, hey, Tim James. Yeah. So, larger point. I think LinkedIn is it doesn't change the nature. It's still, hey, Jimmy James, but it's online. You're not fucking around going downtown. You're not fucking wasting your time. You're not paying for fucking shit. You're not standing there in person like, what the fucking hell? Yeah, hi, how you doing? I remember even ANG, I remember this. You stood in line. There are so many desperate fucks. Their suits and their resumes, and then they're lined up to go suck the cock of the goddamn HR bitch right there and talk to you. Hey, hi. I mean, you avoid all that. It's still functionally the same. You're still putting your resume out there. You're still putting it on LinkedIn, and I'm sure there are different things you can link. And I remember a buddy of mine who was in investment banking. I think you get a badge. Like the more links you have, the more elaborate or pretty your badge gets. And this guy had the biggest, most elaborate fucking badge ever. Like, it was like having a medal on his chest. And you saw visually like, yeah, this is the guy to go to. I forget, maybe you start with one little node and you work your way from there. But it's going to save you so much fucking time. I know a lot of guys hate dating on Tinder or online dating and the, what's it called? The OkCupid and the Plenty of Fish and the Match.com. I know. It's a pain in the ass. Your response rates are horrible. But you save so much time. I mean, if you spend, a guy's like, oh, I spend an hour a day online, you almost have to. It's like, yeah, but in the 90s, we had to spend 2 hours, maybe 3 hours a night if we wanted to go and meet a girl, because you had to drive down and all this other overhead. Now that overhead is gone for both dating and for networking. So I would do it. Just do it as a necessary evil. It will save you that pain assery of going like, hey, we're going to go to a convention. Yeah, how you doing? I'm looking for a job, and look at me, I got a handshake. I just want a fucking job, and if it meant killing you, I'd do it in half a second. But I'm putting on this fake smile because I just need to eat. So yes, do the LinkedIn. It is at its core stupid. It is the modern day. It's networking version 2.0. It is a scourge, a plague that the baby boomers have given us. It's just our modern day version of it. Down the road, maybe a meritocracy will take over. Maybe those who are truly the best will get hired. But for now, these are the rules. This is the one you have to play by. But at least it saved you a ton of time. At least LinkedIn has gotten rid of the commute, the time. I just hate being around these people too. Just these cocksuckers. I mean, it was just grinding. It's like I could kill 90% of the people here and go to sleep, and soundly so tonight. If I wouldn't have a pang of guilt. Not one moral qualm would be in my mind. Probably would have saved the housing bubble crash at that point. Anyway, so yeah. Do the LinkedIn thing. Terribly sorry. It's just the rules you got to play by now. Toodles.